Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so thankful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. Keep in mind, we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank mi abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank mi abuelito, mi papa abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that love and protect and guide you. I invite you to honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started. Cheers. .29 on the clock. Bombay Coots, my lovies. Throat chakra's going 7:14 on the clock. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it going? How's it flowing? What's popping? What's cracking? We are reading for the energies. Technically, we're reading for whenever it is that you come to this video. If you were called here, it is for a reason. Keeping in mind that in spirit, in the eternal, our Gregorian construct and the tool that we use for time is very, very small compared to the all. And so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you were brought here, and whenever you're brought here, it is for a reason. But for our technical purposes, we are reading for Gregorian, not January 14th, but January 14th through the 18th is coming in for some. You could be planning something for those dates, or those dates could have been significant, January 14th, but we are reading for Gregorian, August 5th, 2023. 5 energy, a liberation, liberating energy, a liberating force for some of you. 5 energy invites you to be in artistic expression, especially through a Saturn's Day, because Saturn's Day brings in delays anyway. Jesus, there it is. And for some of you, the delays have to do with your throat chakra. For some of you, there could be delays in speaking something or doing something that is in your truth. Your throat chakra is not just about speaking your truth. It is about communicating your truth and in truth and receiving truth on all levels of existence. So it ties to the etheric realms in all different ways. It's not just about the throat area. It expands out even into your shoulders. You tend to carry the weight of your shoulders here, but it has a lot to carrying weight that you don't necessarily need to carry. I'm seeing 10 of Wands energy. For some of you, you could be very stressed. You could be feeling very stressed and blessed, but you could be feeling a little overwhelmed. You're carrying a lot on your shoulder and spirit, or on your shoulder, maybe on one shoulder. Maybe for some of you, one shoulder is impacted more than the other. And spirit is asking maybe, and something about your brother too. And spirit is asking maybe for some to let go of some of that extra baggage that you don't necessarily need. For some of you, you could be traveling, and maybe spirit is asking you to pack light, to be wise, and to learn from your karmic lessons, because I am seeing the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, you could have traveled earlier this year and you packed a little heavier than you needed to. Maybe you didn't even see it that way, but spirit is inviting you to pack light wherever you're going this time around. For some of you, you're going somewhere, and spirit is inviting you to pack light. However, there are delays. Saturn's Day brings in delays in a situation. Saturn's Day can also, the Saturn energy does rule the legal, difficult procedures, difficult life lessons. It could have to do with a legal procedure where there needs to be some type of a creative spark or creative spunk on a procedure. Maybe for some of you, you're revamping some type of procedure, a work procedure. You're rewriting some rules, or rewriting a credo, or rewriting an organizational something or other. I am getting systems. So for some of you, you could be looking at operations. You could be looking at your inventory systems, and you are rewriting and reworking everything. However, Saturn's Day brings delays. But maybe for some of you, it's allowing those creative juices to sit. It feels nice. I like it. I love it. I am seeing 8 of Spades energy, which has been very present. I'm also seeing Ace of Spades energy. So for some of you, a signature that has you a little bit concerned, a little stressed, a little worried, affecting your, maybe your spiritual health, your psychological health, or your physical health. But it's okay, my lovies. The signatures are there. I am seeing an Ace of Clubs. So you do have success. I'm seeing an 8 of Clubs, success when it comes to paperwork. I'm seeing the King of Spades, success when it comes to paperwork, success when it comes to a little bit of money, success when it comes to the legal, the medical, paperwork, a young brunette for some. I am seeing 8 of Hearts. I'm getting a lot of 8 energy. So for some of you, that energy has been present though. And 11:31 on the clock. Spirit was also giving us Gemini energy, the Lovers, the choice, a new path that is opening up, or a path that you are taking. And right, paths could be all types of different paths that we take every single day, and that could really change our lives. It's like you take one path and you don't take the other, and it becomes a sacrifice. It's very close to that Cancerian energy. For some of you, this has to do with a long distance move, because I'm seeing Cancer in terms of the Chariot, but I'm also seeing the Hanged person. So for some of you, it's seeing something differently and taking a new path in life. But no matter with whatever path comes, you have to give something up. That's just nature. I can't go sit in that car because I'm sitting in this car. If I ever got up and sat in that car, I would be taking a new path. And I probably wouldn't get that far in that path because that car is being occupied by someone else. This is interesting, my lovies. Paths, divinely led situations. I am seeing the King of Clubs. This is a gentleman, or this could be you or your partner. I'm seeing the King of Hearts energy. Someone that needs to speak their truth. You could be having a frank conversation with a father figure or a gentleman that you respect. And here we have that King of Hearts. And here we have 8 of Hearts. That's exactly what Spirit was giving us. Some type of an invitation. A lot of 8 energy. I'm seeing all the 8s. So for some of you, the King of Hearts is a father. It's a well-meaning man. This could be a friend. This could be just a well-meaning man around you. And 8 of Hearts energy is an invitation. You can be going out with a friend or a loved one or a father. For some of you, your father figure could be protecting you if you don't have I'm getting the name Alejandro, but I'm getting, what's her face, Alejandro, that song. I never really liked that song. I only heard parts of it, but Lady Gaga could be significant for some. But King of Hearts energy is an invitation. For some of you, can be going maybe on some type of date with a significant other, or with a well-meaning man, or this could be a friend. Take it how it resonates, but there's some type of an invitation or something unexpected, a surprise, something really nice. A lot of heart energy to open up on a Saturn's day or the next waves that you are riding. Understand this could ride into the next 3 days, or this could have already happened 3 days before, 3 days after. And a happily ever after for some. For thumb, something about for thumb, but something about thou and something about lisps. Someone can be Laotian. Someone speaks with a lisp. Ace of Diamonds, a face-to-face, a visual. This is news that leads to a face-to-face, a fickle, something fickle. There's a tarot. I've never worked with it, but the tarot of the something about a fickle seed or something like that. I'm seeing that tarot, but vaguely. But it's very like fairyland type. Very the palettes that they use are the color palettes are very light. Everything is coming in for a reason. Some of you can be looking at color palettes of something, or you could be looking at. It's so funny. The other day, Somalia came in, and then I saw this thing about Somalia in the news. It's just right before starting this video. Apparently everything's coming in for a reason. There was a runner who's really not a runner, but she went to like really important games to represent Somalia, and they were questioning like how did she even get into the thing, and they said it had something to do with nepotism, and so for some there could be news from someone who's trying to preserve their family in an institution, or this could be someone who wants to bring you into something, but you may not necessarily have the qualifications. It's a family thing. It's like a family preservation thing. It's interesting because if all humans saw all humans as family, what a different world it would be. Sometimes I have family members that I'm like, that person, they're not. No, I don't care how much I love them. I took the rosy colored glasses off a long time ago. No, my lovies, no. You gotta call it for what it is. Love should not make you blind. And if you're blind, it ain't love. There's a weird thing coming in for some of you. There could have been that energy came in a few days ago, and I said Somalia in a video and in another reading. I think it was the reading. I can't recall, but I don't want to go too much into it, or someone doesn't necessarily want to go too much into something. But there's a face-to-face, or there's some type of visual. It could have to do with something where. This could be in an organization, or this could be you or someone around you, where it's like hooking up the family, despite the fact that there may be someone else that may bring in a fresh perspective. Maybe I'm getting neglect. Something about neglect is coming in. Being cautious, my lovies, that's all. Jack of Spades energy is coming in. I am seeing the Jack of Spades. We have a face-to-face, and we do have success, and we have a Queen of Spades, and then the spades cut the stories. So there are delays. Nine of Diamonds is a delay. So there are delays for some. There are delays when it comes to a situation, but we're cutting the story there. So for some, you have success and some type of news when it comes to an older female. This could be a mother figure, as we're speaking about family things. This could be a mother figure. The Queen of Spades represents your mom, or it could represent a mother figure around you. It could represent a grandmother or an elderly person. It could represent you if you are, 45, 50 years of age or older, single, widowed, or divorced, an older female. You have success when it comes to a visual, when it comes to meeting with an older female. But there have been delays in this situation. That's kind of side note. Spirit doesn't necessarily need you to give too much attention to that at this particular time, because at the forefront you have news from a work situation. For some of you, news when it comes to a significant amount of money. The Nine of Clubs could bring in a significant amount of money. If not, this is a work situation. The Nine of Clubs is your work. So work is at the forefront of your mind. But again, there are delays in the situation. But you do have work. For some of you, you could be working on this Saturn's Day, or you could be working this weekend. For some of you, your work pays you very well. Here we have, I was seeing a gentleman in my mind's eye. Here we have a gentleman who does really well in a work situation. For some of you, you could have a well-meaning man in a work situation, or this could be you in a work situation. But again, it's like I see a lot of people, my lovies. Again, I'm a researcher of life, and so I see a lot of people where I'm like, how did this person even get into that position? But you see, like, the cliques and the families and the camaraderie that is built over a significant period of time, and it's like you would rather go with the monster that you know than the angel that you don't. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? The name angel could be significant for some, but it's crazy to me, because I'm like, that person should not be a any type of leader. They're not. It's not for me, the way that Spirit has made my judgment. It's not a personal thing. It's really what is best for all humans involved in a situation. And, it's like, even through the shutdowns, it's like, I think we deny what those things mean when the society needs to go through an intense purge, right? All of these movies about purging, it's not about killing anybody. It's really a purge of the soul, of a cleanup and an honest look at what you have in front of you. It's really important, my lovey. Something really important is coming in. For some of you, could have a very intense discussion in a work situation. For some of you, I see a lot of people that I'm like, you did it for the title, my love. And the title, you're going to make yourself sick and others around you sick with that type of energy. You might as well step down or do something else. But for some, this could be a conversation that you're having with somebody. Something about family history is coming in. Again, there's that nepotism energy that's available. Something's available. In this present moment, 10 of Spades, something coming in very, very quickly. A distance, King of Diamonds energy. Some are traveling. Some could be some can be proud. Some can be providence. Providence. You can look up the etymology of the word providence. But King of Diamonds energy is a military person. This could be someone that works in a uniform. For some of you, this could have to do with ranks in some type of government agency. But King of Diamonds energy is a military person, is someone in uniform, is someone that works in, it could be all types of uniforms. But King of Diamonds is usually related to military, though. But King of Diamonds can also bring in something from a distance. For some of you, you could be getting news from a work situation at a distance, or you could be traveling for work, or you have recently traveled for work. But King of Diamonds can also bring in someone that has foreign origins than you. For some, again, there could be a situation in which there's the familiar, and then which is not necessarily, the feeling is that it's not necessarily fair. The familiar is not necessarily just for the situation. And then there's the unknown that may be a better option for some. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Here we have a Jack of Hearts. See, a brother right next to the King of Clubs. So for some of you, your brother, a friend, or a son. or a well-meaning man around you who is who has your back. That's what I'm getting. Who has your back? For some of you, Seven of Hearts energy. For some of you, you could have a reconciliation with a brother or a friend or a son. Or for some of you, Seven of Hearts is a new beginning. For some of you, you could be learning the pregnancy of a little boy. A little boy. Oh, Spirit did give us the dream of a baby. I had so many visions last night, my lovies. The full moon energy is still having its effects on me. It's probably having its effects on you. But so many visions. For some of you, you'll be learning of a pregnancy of a little boy. For others, Seven of Hearts energy is a new beginning. It's a reconciliation, or it's a new person. For some of you, you could be meeting someone new in a work situation, a gentleman who feels really nice. This gentleman, this man, he feels really nice. He could it's making my mouth water. This person could have could be very, very attractive or magnetic. The word pathetic, something 2306 is coming in. Something about pathetic is coming in. This person could be 29 years old. They could be a little immature, because I'm like, that came out of nowhere. What's pathetic? But they like to look good. They like to dress well. They do look good. They do dress well, because the energy is like someone that really takes really good care of themselves. For some of you, this could be someone that you barely know or you're about to get to know. But this gentleman is it's like it's a solid person. They really like to take care of themselves. It's like someone very attractive, someone that can work out a lot, someone that likes to be outdoors, but someone that's also very they could be a little immature, a little superficial, but nonetheless this person feels like really interesting, to say the least. This person has a lot of money. For some of you, you could be talking to this person about a lot of money. 10 of Clubs energy. 10 of Clubs energy is also at your feet for some of you. As a man, or your partner, take it how it resonates, is doing very well financially. For some of you, you could be officers, or you could work in the military, or something to do with the military, but you have a lot of money at your feet. For some of you, you could be investing a lot of money at a distance for a new beginning, but it's going to go really well. It feels really good. For some of you, here's your wife or your potential wife. Queen of Clubs energy. For some of you, you and your partner have a son, or for some of you, you and your partner will be having a son. Oh, Spirit gave us that for some. We did a preliminary read. For some that this does not apply to, things are not going that well in your couple, because there was a hot shit show of a mess for some. There is a lady who is with her significant other, and there's anger between these two, and this woman is sleeping with another man, and they're trying to arrange something, some type of contract, and then this other man is thinking of it was a hot shit show of a mess. We'll do another one. 25:11 on the clock, and then 12, and then I caught the 12 as well. We'll do a separate one for that, because that energy I think needs a little bit more. Maybe we'll do that on Instagram. We'll see, my lovies. But the Queen of Clubs and the King of Clubs energy. So we do have a couple here. So for some of you, you and your significant other, the energies feel very, very clear. Or your potential significant other. For some, if you have not met your significant other yet, or if you're not in a relationship yet, there is a good potential here for a strong union. When the Queen of Clubs and the King of Clubs show up in a reading together, that is a really strong union or marriage. It's a really good, and I'm getting horse and carriage, and I'm getting a baby carriage too. I'm getting that song. First comes love, and then comes marriage, and then comes truth with the baby carriage, or whoever else. I'm getting the name Victor. The name Victor could be significant for some, but a victor, you'll have a victory. Six of success. Six of succubi. Somebody could have had some type of sexual demons on them, and they're cleansing from that. But you do have a son here, or for some of you, if you have a significant other, you do have a son here. Or for some of you, you can have an estranged significant other, but you do have a son here. Certainly, for a female, we have a sister, a friend. We have 2 children here. We have a daughter and a son for some. Certainly, you have a cute little family in the middle of it all. Is really cute. For some of you, you could have 2 children. or you're planning on having 2 children, or you are about to have 2 children. For some of you, you can travel a lot. For some of you, again, money looks really strong. For some of you, could be investing in some type of a travel plan for you, a long-term plan. But the 10 of Clubs is your legacy, though. For some of you, you're working on your legacy. You already something about Renee. You already have something about rent. You already have a child for some, and you'll be having another child. But there is a distant travel or move that you're trying to plan. For some of you, Queen of Diamonds. For some of you, your wife or your, I'm getting it as your wife, has an issue with a female at work. There's a female at work in this present moment for your wife. For some, she's not getting along too well with this woman, Queen of Diamonds, in a work situation. For some of you, this is someone new that your wife is meeting, or if she hasn't already met her, or if she's already met her, excuse me, this person is confused. For some, if your wife is, there's a work situation or someone who is really confused. She feels used. There's already 3 women here. There's a lot of gossip in a situation. For some, the way it's feeling, it's your significant other. For some, this is your wife. Whether it's your current wife, and energetically, you're already married. You'll already know if you get out of your ego, Spirit saying. You'll know. For others, that you're already married in the physical. There's a woman, an envious woman in a work situation. This could be somewhere where labor is done. Take it how it resonates. Work can take on, work is a lot. This is work. Work is, going to the grocery store and having some type of interaction. And if you do that constantly, Spirit recognizes that as a form of labor. Work could be volunteering in a community garden. Work could be what you do in the gym. Work could be reading in the library. Work could be studying for a final. Work could be, feeding llamas. I don't know. Work could be trimming trees. Work could be so many things. It's not your 9 to 5 or your part-time, or it's not working for an entity that is created by these United States, which is also an entity that was created. Work is an exchange of energy. So somewhere where work is being done, there's a female who is very envious of your wife. This person could be looking into what your wife does for a living. That's how it's coming in, or your potential wife. Because this is a contract here. Feels like a spiritual marriage here. But there's a woman in a work situation who's really envious, who could even be making up stories about what a woman does for a living. If you're not married, as a woman, there's a woman around you in a work situation who is, it's like she's conniving and she's deceiving. It's like you see her and this person is pretending like she's just doing her work, but someone's like seeing her. She's being seen. Like someone's being seen. You may even be able to call this out. Like, it's like you see this person. This is someone that you barely know, or someone that you're getting to know. But it's like, even if you see this person, like, you don't really know this person. Boom by Coot. This person could be like gossiping about your life. Like, it's Spirit keeps saying about your wife. This person's gossiping about your wife. Boom. This could be a family member, Ace of Hearts energy, but gossiping about your family as well. Ace of Hearts, this could be a work from home situation for some. Someone's worried about your work from home situation. Ace of Hearts energy is your family. It is your home, but I'm getting it very close to the work. For some of you, you can work from home. Ace of Hearts energy is your family. For some of you, this could be a family member that comes to your home, or is going to come to try and visit you, or this is someone that comes to your home, or you consider family, or you consider a sister or a friend. But this woman is a liar. That's how it's coming in, my lovies. I wouldn't say it. And something about a hit for hire. Ace of Hearts. This is someone that's in your home, or comes to your home, or visits your physical address, wherever you live. But it's like everyone is seeing her. Literally, everyone is seeing her. This could be like a person in a crowd or in a group. She is being seen. That's how it's coming in. She is literally being seen. She's obscene. She's obscene with her remarks about someone. She could be very callous, very harsh, but it's like her envy is just showing. 3211. She was trying to block a situation. 9 of Spades energy. She was trying to block your significant other. For someone was trying to block a house situation or a couple for you. It feels, again, I'm a channeler, my lovies. I can feel the energies, the thoughts, the not only just feel, I hear the visions, and I hear the visions that too. In this present moment, you have someone around you trying to block your significant other out of your life, or your potential significant other, or trying to patch up lies. It's like you've caught this person in so many lies, and this person's still trying to lie. I don't understand. This is going to tower out, because it has to. For some of you, you will be distancing yourself from this person. This could be a friend, or again, a sister, or someone that comes to your house. Everyone is seeing this person. This person tries to hide, but she is so silly. You do have 3 women here. So 3 women is malicious gossip and being very cautious as to who you call your friends. Because this one's a little slanderer. A swindler. She's a swindler too. She's a slanderer. She's too precarious. She's in a precarious position. That's how she feels. She feels exposed. But she's trying to, like, defamation spirit saying, like, she's trying to attack what someone does for a living, or she's trying to research what someone does for a living. Someone's obsessed. I mean, if you got this much time to do anything like this, you have this too much. To me, it's just too much. Someone you barely even effing know. No, that's too much, my lovies. I think so. But everyone, it's like everyone sees her. Even if your significant other and you know this person, everyone sees her for who she is. That's such an embarrassment. It's like you have no, I don't know, my lovies. At some point, you got to say to yourself, self. It's like, There have been points in your sister friend's life where I'm like, dang, why did you do that? Why, like, and Spirit's like, it wasn't that serious. Like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, you can let it go. And I'm like, no, like, why? Like, why did I do that? Like, I feel like some people don't have that. It's like, some people don't, I don't know. It's like, they don't question, like, I don't know. It's like if you make an honest mistake, that's different. And even then, for me, those are the times where I'm like, dang, I should have known better. For some, it's like, that's how you're looking. It's funny because that's how you're, something about Lucas or Luca. Like, this is how this person's being looked at. It's like, how did we not see this? Like, because she fooled the whole group. Or she thought she did. Literally everyone is looking at this person. This could be like a leader in some group or something. I don't know. This person, or they wanted to establish themselves as some sort of leader. Something about the meters. Something about a meter. Someone has to pay for a meter. Boom. This person is just envious of your projects for some. For some, you have travel plans. You talk a lot to this person. I don't know why you feed them so much information, my lovies, to be quite frank. But this is someone you consider family, or this one's in your home or something. But we have, again, 3 women, so three queens advises to be very prudent when it comes to friendships, especially when it comes to new friends, especially when it comes to a work situation for some, in this present moment, not being overzealous when it comes to connections. Treat everybody kindly, have a good time, but be wise, and see past their lies for some. That's how it's coming in. You have 2 kings. You do have wisdom with you. You do have some type of high honors, especially when it comes to a house situation, when it comes to money, when it comes to investing in some type of property for some. when it comes to your legacy, for some, you're thinking long term, you're thinking legacy. For some of you, you have some type of news, 2 7s, you have some type of news that will be delivered to you. For some of you, it has to do with money. You have 2 9s. It's not huge money, but it is, it's money. We're going to go ahead and cover this Queen of Diamonds, who we know is blocking a man. She's blocking a man. She's blocking the gentleman watching this. Queen of Diamonds to the King of Clubs. She's trying to block a man. And this could also be an older female for some. This could be single, widowed, or divorced female, an older female, 45 years of age, give or take 50 or older, single, widowed, or divorced. This could be also a mother figure for some, trying to block a man. This could be a possessive mother-in-law for some, or a possessive mother who's trying to block a man. Boom. This is for a gentleman. This is someone who is envious of or jealous of their son's projects. There's communication here for some concerning a house project or a home that you're waiting on. I wanted to cover the 9 of Spades. You're going to get news. Spirit saying the communication is what's being blocked. Someone's blocking a message, and Spirit insists about the projects. Someone could be blocking someone's mail, or not delivering mail, or not delivering a message. Because the 7 of Clubs is written. It's something that's written. For some, someone's blocking. This could be someone you live with who's trying to block your mail or trying to block news for you. Jesus. But you will be getting some type of news no matter what. Jesus. Here we go with this put it in her butt energy. I don't know. I don't know, my lovies. I don't know what y'all got going on. Succubi and incubi. For some of you, this is someone that controls you with sex magic. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you should probably look it up. Because it's in the truck. Something is in the truck. Something is in your truck, my lovies. I don't know who has a truck, but something's in your truck. 3849. I caught it at 3848 and then 3849. Those numbers could be significant for some. Something is in your truck. Someone put something in your truck. There's something in your truck for some. It's like tracker energy. Something is in your truck. Changes. 10 of Diamonds energy, travels. But this always reminds me of a vehicle. There's something in the truck. There's something in your truck. It reminds me of the suspensions, like the tires and then the suspensions. There's something in the truck, my lovies, for some. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Boom, my coots, my lovies. Here, we'll do this. We're gonna 3935. Yeah, they do want to speak. A message. Someone is blocking. What do we say? A message. Message of concern. The number 14. What did we say earlier about the 14th of January? Someone could have tried to deliver or got a message of concern on the 14th of Jennifer in January. Jennifer. The name Jennifer is coming in. But message of concern. There was a concerning message that someone got. Someone was notified of something that had them shocked or had them worried or changed in energy. You see how this woman is here? She got the message and she said, oh dear, on something about fear. Someone went into fear mode, panic mode. Someone got a message of something. There was a revelation that allowed someone to see something, typeface. Looking at, I'm seeing envelopes from law offices, but the typeface, like the print, the letters, something about the letterheads that a law office uses. Like looking at the different prints or looking at the different, it's like playing detective. Like someone's fucking playing detective. It's like someone's such a liar, you gotta play detective with them and you're still sticking around. I don't know why. It's like, for me, adjudication, some type of legal, what are we talking about here? Some type of a legal procedure, or some type of decision type 08, type 08. I'm getting the fonts, like the fonts of something. The fonts are significant, like the font type, the sizes, the fonts. Adjudication, some type of decision was made. Like I'm seeing like spirits giving us like when different envelopes and different envelopes can tell you what's in it, right? Like enclosed, what's enclosed. Certain envelopes that come from legal procedures tell you certain things. Checks come in certain envelopes. Certain, you can tell by the type, you can tell by the font, you can tell by the size, you can tell by the type of the envelope. I'm seeing those perforated envelopes. Somebody got money or somebody got some type of like a check, but it didn't come in. Someone intercepted something. Someone could have stole someone's mail or money. Some type of procedure or a decision was made. Someone was played though, spirit saying. I'm seeing oh 08. I'm seeing jerseys. I'm seeing 08. I'm seeing 11. I'm seeing a Boston Celtics jersey. I'm seeing 4211, the number Jose. 4211 on the timer. The number Jose. Someone was intercepting something. There was news. There was concerning news. Something about bankruptcy. Someone could have filed for bankruptcy. Chapter 13, I'm seeing. Chapter 11, I'm seeing. This could affect a business. This could affect someone had a lot of stores. Something bad health. I'm seeing a blonde women, not just one. I was seeing one in my mind's eye, but spirit said blonde women involved in a situation. The number 31 could be significant for someone's in bad health. Someone got a message of concern of bad health. The number 31 is 4. The number 14, 144, 441, 414. 4301, it was on the clock when we said that, which is 44. 4301, you add the 1 to the 3, you get 44. And here we have a female. Someone got a message of a female got a message of concern. A main female got a message of concern about being in bad health, or someone who's in bad health. Some type of procedure. There was death or some type of an ending, but it didn't want to come out. Sudden wealth. Someone got suddenly better. Or someone was expecting a false person. A false person was expecting someone to go through something really bad that could have affected their health. But someone got some type of sudden wealth, like spirit came in and blessed someone with something. A false person was eyeing this, watching this. Someone could have set something up for someone to have some type of issue. 4406 on the clock. Someone pleaded for something. Someone was checking someone's mail. Oh my gosh, this could be a family member checking someone's mail and then reporting someone to get them in trouble in some way. That's what's coming in. It's like either get them in some type of a legal issue or get them in some type of trouble. Trevor, the name Trevor is coming in. I'm seeing there's a comedian, Trevor something or other. He talks a lot about politics. He used to be on the Colbert Show. The Colbert Show could be significant for some. He was a dark-skinned man. I mean, he wasn't too dark, maybe a little lighter than me. The number 8, the number 11, the number 30. But again, here now we have inverting numbers, because here we have the number 30 with the number 11, that's 41. And here we have the number 14. A lot of delays. Someone was trying to delay something, or delay someone, or delay something. There was a procedure. That 777 had to do with a lot of money or someone cashing out something. So a cash cow. Something was supposed to be a cash cow. Or someone is really blessed when it comes to something. Someone got sick because they tried to do something. Someone got sick. Someone got an STD or an STI, because I'm getting sick from the dick. Someone could have slept with someone, a sexually transmitted demon. Here we have change. Someone had a spontaneous recovery. Someone needs to move homes and it's making them sick. Someone needs to move away from someone who is making them energetically sick. Someone needs to move and a female needs to move forward. or someone needs to move away from someone they consider a main female. There's a marriage here. There's some type of a higher level commitment here, and then there's another lady here, a privileged lady. There are two females here who could be friends or know each other in some way, or are committed to each other in some way, and someone got a message. Two females working together in something, but there's a false person involved in something. Boom. Bombay Coots. Melodies 4650 on the clock. And here we have a mature man. Again, there's a bunch of people seeing a false person. That's the theme. There's a bunch of people seeing a false person that did some shady stuff. This could be someone's partner. Who's a thief. Who did some shady things, who's a thief, who's a liar. Again, what do we say? Someone intercepted someone's mail or stole something, trying to steal great fortune. Trying to steal fortune, trying to steal great fortune, trying to steal a payout, trying to steal something, trying to steal someone's destiny, trying to steal energy, trying to steal something. Steal a message. What are we saying? Spirit kept showing us a letter. Like someone took something or tried to like delay a message, but there is change. Something that a move needs to happen, an occupation to a new community. Working with a community. Boom. Bombay Coots, my lovies. Okay, Bombay Coots. That was beautiful, my lovies. I think that's enough. What say you? For some of you, interesting things unfolding. You have high honors because you're not a wicked person. You know, we'll leave it on this note. So Spirit was giving us, I was listening to this beautiful channeler speak, and she was talking about, you know, people that send people really wicked things, like I want to destroy someone, or, you know, like things like that, right? At some point you have to be spiritually mature enough to say, that's karmic energy. That's low vibrational energy. It's time to elevate and to move past a certain part of your brain if you can handle it. If you can't handle it, and eventually you'll die out. But Spirit was giving us how certain people are willing to do certain things. So for example, this beautiful channeler was talking about someone that became obsessed with someone else's energy. They wanted to summon up an entity to attack this being and create death for this being. Create death in different areas of their life, right? It could be in their work. It could be in their relationships. It could manifest in many different things. Coming from, you know, the experiences that I've lived, and the rituals that unfortunately and fortunately I got to be involved in, and my energy became not anymore. But my energy was used in ways that I wasn't clear on what I was signing up for, because of my family, because of the love that I had. But now, you know, you grow and you grow, and you know, and Spirit guides you to where you need to, so that you can, you know, overcome certain things. This woman was talking about how, you know, this entity was summoned up. This happens. It's a real deal. If you know, you know. If you don't know, that's okay too. This entity was summoned up using certain things in order to attach it to a being, so that this being could, again, have really difficult karma attached to them. Unfortunately for the person that summoned up this energy, the being is protected in love. And so what happens is, now that being that is a traveler needs to travel back to its source, because the roosters, what do they say? The what is it? They always come back the chickens could always come back to roost. They always come back home to roost. Whatever you send out always comes back home to roost. It will always come back home to roost. And so, something about a farm, someone can have a farm or visit a farm. But so this entity is now going to cause trouble to the person who was the origin of this energy, because karmic cycles, that's how they work. You get what you put out. And so it was really, really interesting, because Spirit was giving us how now this being is willing to sacrifice anyone and anything. So now this being is saying, well, okay, so now the practitioners have helped me to summon this thing up. I've paid all this money, because it's expensive. These rituals are very expensive for some. I've paid all of this money to try to get this job done. So now what do? Someone kind of paid a lot of money to because they're obsessed with you. That's how it's coming in. And it's all coming in for a reason. And this is Itchy 5131 on the clock. But someone can lick their lips a lot. They're trying to pucker. They're trying to like shut me up. They paid a lot of money. They even stole money from their significant other or something to do stupid shit. To the stupid bitch. That's how she says it. She calls her a stupid bitch. That's so funny. Ay, my love is rotten souls with rotten goals. So now there's a demon attached to somebody that summoned up this demon. And they don't know what to do. They're losing their mind. They could even lose their life, or someone's willing to lose their life, because now they're like, well, now I've lost. Now this thing has come back to me. And so now what do they need to do? They need to bind this entity to something else, or they're trying to bind this entity to anything else, but they can't bind it to anything else, because it was summoned to harm and to harness the energy of a human. So they're stuck with it. They're stuck with this being, right? They're stuck with this being. They're like, so how can I then attach it to another human? You see how wicked some people get? Do you see where it's going? So now they're willing, not only were they willing to hurt an innocent being that was not willing to do the same to them, so by energetic force. Innocence is your protection, my lovies. That's where we're going with this. Someone would never summon up something to send it to that being, but that person is so callous and wicked in their soul that they're willing to pay thousands of dollars, because these rituals are expensive. Imagine, self-cleaning rituals can run you $3,000 to $5,000 easily. Harming others, it's the same way. It runs you thousands of dollars. I've never participated in that. Like, I've never paid to go and harm anybody. And nor would I, because Spirit has set it up where it's like you'd be willing to die. And it's not even about that. It's the respect for someone's energy. That's someone's inner chi. So inner child. So now this being is willing to even attach this demon to a child, because it needs to go to something that's not as protected. But this energy, it's like it needs to be a matching energy, because if you are not willing to harm someone in that way, by force, you have protection. By force, you have protection. By energetic force, spiritual force, you have protection. Someone's driving themselves crazy. And they don't know what to do. Someone's about to go through it. They really are. Or if they're not already going through it. Everything is coming in for a reason, because someone's even a fucking thief. It's like, how far will you go? How far will you go? That's it, my lovies. How far will you go? I see people that I'm like, you're friends, my lovies. You incite fear in them to have them go attack innocent beings that they have no business attacking over envies and jealousy, my lovies. You can't control that at all. You can't sit with yourself and say, maybe we shouldn't involve ourselves in this. Someone paid thousands of dollars to harm someone else. Can you believe that? There are people fucking starving on this planet. There are people that don't have shit to eat. There are people that don't have a place to stay. There are people, and that is what you choose to invest your money in. And not only that, all they do is win, Spirit, saying 5 of Swords energy. And not only that, but then you're willing to attach a demon to someone else. It's like, well, now it can't attach to the being that I summoned it for. It's coming back to that being, to the source, right? It's coming back to who summoned it. Now who can I attach it to? Let me attach it to anything. They don't see themselves. At some point, you gotta say to yourself, it's crazy. Someone can have an accent. They speak with an accent. Spirit saying someone adopted a British accent. Anyways, 55:45 on the clock. It's just food for thought, my lovies. Innocence protects us. If we really, in your heart, that's why so many people, it's like, even if you're innocently following the blind, you have some type of protection. Spirit will want to wake you up, but there's some type of a protection because of the innocence. You're not willfully going out of your fucking way to pay thousands of dollars to harm someone, to steal from someone, to try to take someone's life. That's a lot to take someone's wife too, okay? Boom. Boom by coach, my love. You say well. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always and forever, homies.